Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I'm gonna do the YouTube every few days at the moment because I'm trying to get myself back together. At the moment, I'm just not feeling myself and I got a cold. But, anyways, this is 3 deaths that nearly happened to me. The first one was back in primary school when we were swimming. This teacher called Mrs. Birchall. She didn't really care on this day. Okay, so bitch. Oh yeah. Right. On the first day of that, we went swimming. And we had floats on that day. So we was all messing about, 5 of us. 4 of them had the floats, like on one side each. Well, should I say 1 float for each side. They asked me if I wanted to go under, just had a mess about. So I was accepted, went under, had a few minutes under there, and when I wanted to come back out, well, I couldn't because every time when I moved to the right side, they moved to the right side because they wanted me to get out at that same stage. But as a coincidence, we did it 3 times, moved to the right side. So I didn't know how to get out until when I moved to the left side. That was one of the days where I nearly died because of how long I was underneath the water for. My breath could not fucking take anymore. But after I got out, Mrs. Birchall didn't really give a shit. She said, "Yeah, you're fine now. You're okay. You're out." There's no sympathy in that. There was no dignity or sympathy in that. She didn't really give a shit. The next few times that we went swimming, I just said to a girl called Sherelle that she did a big splash. So, in other people, obviously being kids, they thought I was calling her fat. But I never called her fat. I said that it was a big splash. So, Mrs. Birchall had a go at me just for doing that. I was like, I never called her fat. I just said it was a big splash. If I wanted to call her fat, I would have said it to her face, but I never fucking did, because I weren't snide. But moving on to the second one. This was in high school. I had a ruptured appendix, literally. Not in the actual high school, outside of it, because I was at my house on those days, so I didn't really feel well. So I had to go to the hospital, well, nearly the hospital. The doctors first. I went to the doctors first. I had to think about what it was. But as I went down there, I had some of my blood tested, a bit of it on the first go. It said it was wrong, so I had to go back again, have it again the second time. And it was still wrong, so they wanted me to have it a 3rd time. Never did it the 3rd time. I got sent down to the hospital because the doctor I was seeing told me that I had to go down there with my mum and dad, which I did. And obviously, I had a ruptured appendix and it split open, so I had toxic inside of me. And thanks to the A&E being there at my side, they got it all out. So that could have been the second time I would have died, because you only get 8 weeks, which is 2 months to survive. And the third one was coming out the job. I was getting dropped off from Mayfield Floors over in Stockport. Dropped off from where the lad usually goes to the barbers. He's called Johnny. I'm not going to say his last name, so he's a sound lad. He dropped me off, and as I was walking across the road, minding my own business, having my own headset on, he said there was a car that nearly collided with me. That close away from killing me. That close. And I never even felt a thing. So that could have been the 3rd time I could have died. So I think God's just saying, you're not dying just yet. Which I do sometimes believe in them, and then I sometimes don't. So I have been told I am part Christian. I don't know. But to be honest, I'll be glad if I am. I'll be glad if I'm not. I don't care. I'm just glad that I'm still alive. But you can say this is clickbait. You don't have to. You can like, you can subscribe, get as many views as you can on here for me, please. And you know what to do down there in the comments. Just comment below whatever you want. And the next video, I'll do something decent. More tutorials basically, so I can get the funniness out of every person. Okay? Anyways, I'll see you all later. Peace.